Take a seat on your mat and let's take the right knee on top of the left. Set up for Gomukhasana. If that's too much on your hips, just cross your right shin in front. Sit up nice and tall and then twist to your right. Walk your right hand behind you, left hand to the knee. And then just close your eyes. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, drop the hips. And then take 2 more full breaths just like that. Inhale. And exhale, drop the hips. Feel the chest corkscrew to the right as you breathe in. And the belly hug back as you twist. And then just release and switch sides. Take the left knee on top. Or shin in front. And then twist to your left. Use your arms just enough to help you twist to your left. And then close your eyes. Take an inhale. So arriving on your mat. And exhale, soften into your body and your breath. 2 more like that. And gaze forward, uncross the legs, and come right into downward facing dog. So we're going to start relatively simple and make it a little more playful as we go today. Just find your breath here in down dog. And then ripple forward to high plank. Find the center line of the spine and just hug all around that. Keep your feet hip width apart, spin your heels to the right, and then lift your left arm up. Take a breath in, and then back to center, high plank. Same side. Inhale, heels right, left arm up. And then exhale, come to center. Nice and slow, 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, back to center. Now hug your shoulders in the socket. Stretch your right leg out. Come to single-legged high plank. And then right knee behind the wrist. Drop your right hip down. We're going to take our back leg forward and twist our arms and torso left. Rewind, come back to the palms. Curl the left toes under, single-legged plank. And then exhale, drop the knee and hip. Sweep the left leg forward and twist. So just surfing through gravity. Inhale, single-legged plank. Drop the hip. Exhale, twist. Try not to round the spine. Lift the low back. Twice more. Inhale. And exhale, sweep. Inhale. And exhale, sweep. And then downward facing dog. We'll take it right to the second side. Ripple forward to plank. Find that center line. And then spin your heels to the left. Stretch your right arm up. Take a breath in. Exhale back to center. 3 more. Inhale slowly. Exhale smoothly back to center plank. Inhale, open to your right. Exhale, back to center. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Now float your left leg up. Inhale. Left knee behind right wrist. Drop your left hip. And then sweep your back leg forward as you twist to your right. Single-legged plank. Inhale. Drop the left hip. And then twist. Exhale. Twice more. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And sweep the back leg, lift the low back. Good. Take it right to downward facing dog. Just some fun adventures to keep you on your toes. Good. Draw your shoulders forward a little. Just bend your elbows out. Send your gaze up towards your forehead. And then suck them in so you're in a turtle dog. And then straighten the arms. Elbows out to the sides. It's almost like you're doing a push-up. So the crown of the head might hover. And then hug your elbows in line with the wrists and shoulders, but don't bring them down. And then straighten. Elbows out, in line, straighten. 3 more. Last one. Look forward and step your feet to the top of the mat. Let's come into your standing forward fold. Rise to stand, take a breath in. Thumbs to heart. Roll the shoulders back and down. And then release your hands, float your arms to the sky, take an inhale. Fold forward and down, exhale. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Step back to high plank and just take your first Vinyasa, Chaturanga, upward facing, downward facing. Step your feet together in your down dog. You're going to split hop top of mat, so bend your knees. Sink your hips back, look forward, and then split your legs apart in air. Land your right foot between your hands. Step back to dog or hop back. Let's do that 4 more times. Look forward, inhale. Split hop. And try to get that little bit of hang time before the foot steps down. Propelling the sacrum up and over. On that 5th one, step back, take it right to reverse warrior. Take an inhale. And exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Stretch your right leg up and back, and then bring your elbows down. You can keep your hands flat, maybe bring your palms together or interlace your fingers. But then I want you to come high in the ball of your left foot. Get your shoulders more over your elbows. And then very lightly bend your left knee. Gaze can be down. I want you to hop and switch your legs. Hop and switch. So maybe 5 to 6. Trying to use that whole body coordination, hips, core, shoulders. Maybe find a little more of a soft landing, ease in that switch hop. Both feet down and take your vinyasa. Elbows, wrists, shoulders in line. Chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. 2 downward facing. Take a full breath. Step your feet together, bend your knees. Inhale, split the legs apart in air. Left foot down. 5 total. And on your 5th one, land your left foot between your hands. Come right into reverse warrior. Pause on the breath out, bend into the left knee more. Take a full breath in. And exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Down dog splits. And then bring your elbows to the mat. Press your palms together or interlace your fingers if needed. And then elbows under shoulders. So hinge forward. Push down through the elbows. High on the ball of the right foot. And then hop and switch. It doesn't have to be high. Go for quiet rather than height. And bring both feet down, finish up. Take your vinyasa. Full breath in. Maybe side out. Step your feet together. Split hop your right foot between your hands. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, dolphin splits. Bring your elbows down. And then take 1 to 2 hops at the most. Vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Split hop your left foot between. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, dolphin splits. And then 1 to 2 hops at the most. Vinyasa. And step your feet together, bend your knees. Split hop your right foot between. Come up to warrior 2. And then we're going to find one of my favorite. Cow face your arms. Take the right hand in an internal rotation. Right hand to low back. If you can, clasp your fingers behind your heart. And then find horse. That wouldn't be my favorite without adding horse. And then take a breath in, turn your heels in. And then sides of heart back. Sit lower. And then we're going to take it in a half horse. So hinge from the sitting bone, stretching back. So tipping up as you hinge forward. But then turn on your transverse abdominals by drawing the frontal hip bones towards one another. So you feel that cinching all around the waist. Stretch your knees apart. Soften the neck. Take one more full breath. Keep the arms if possible. You can turn the feet parallel or keep the horse legs. I want you to fold the torso. Between the space of the legs, let your head go. Here in the Prasarita variation, put more weight towards the toes, tip the sitting bones up. If you're in horse, keep gathering the belly. Draw the thighs back. And take one more full breath there. And then slowly release your hands. Take an inhale and lengthen, and then spin to your right. Step the back foot in for pyramid pose. Soften the right knee, take an inhale, stretch the heart forward, and then exhale, fold. Keep the hands down or reverse prayer. Taking the hands together behind the heart. Take one more full breath. Release your hands. We're coming to dolphin splits. Stretch the right leg up, bring your forearms down. For this one, I just want you to let your head dangle and then internally rotate your right leg more. Push the mat away with your elbows so much that you can lift your rib cage off your shoulders. And just let your head suspend between that space between the arms. Take one more full breath. And then we're coming to down dog split. So straighten the arms, fallen triangle, take the knee under and over. Stretch your left arm overhead. Take it to wild thing, left hand down, right leg over the hurdle. Lift the heart, maybe bend the right elbow. And then right back to fallen triangle. Hug your shoulder in the socket, hug your right knee to your chest. You can grab the shin, you might straighten the leg and extend the leg perpendicular to the side of the mat. Hug your left shoulder back. And then stretch your heel forward. Now we're going to step the right foot inside the thumb. Hug your right hip in, reach your right arm forward of the toes. Half moon. See how seamless you can launch into it, keeping everything open side of mat. And then create space in the front of the pelvis as you hug that through the belly. And just keep reaching out from that center. You might hover the right hand, maybe arms overhead. Right hand down, cross your left ankle in front your right. Take an inhale, lengthen, squeeze your hips back, chest forward. Exhale, fold, soften your left knee. You can walk your hands to the left. Drop your head, right hip back. And then take it back to center. We'll take that right leg back. Bring the knee down. Find a low lunge. Stretch your arms up. And then exhale, goddess your arms, lift the heart. Let's take it to a twist. Right elbow, left thigh. You can walk the right arm down the knee, maybe bind. And the options there to float the back knee up, extend the chest out, hug your left hip in. Take one more full breath. And inhale, reverse warrior. Vinyasa, exhale any way through. You might step the left leg halfway back. Take a handstand hop. And then find your flow. Downward facing dog. Spread the fingers. And then step your feet together. Bend the knees, look forward. Split hop your left foot between your hands. Coming right to warrior two on the left leg forward. And then take your right arm up. Find a cow face bind. Left hand behind the heart. Straighten that leg. Horse pose, heels in, toes out. Lift the chest. Drop your hips. And then halfway forward. And then pause with the heart a little higher than your hips. Find what feels like up dog in the chest or cow pose. And then keep that as you draw your sitting bones back, knees apart. And then keep the legs as you fold forward or straighten the legs. Turn them parallel, lengthen, then fold. See if you can find a 5 count breath in. And then a 6 count breath out. Five count breath in. Linger on the breath out. Pyramid pose, top of the mat. Find a flat back as you bend the left knee, float your chest forward. And then exhale, skin the left hip back as you fold. Maybe reverse prayer behind the heart. Take another inhale and lengthen out. Exhale, forward and down. Put more weight towards your left big toe. Roll your left and right inner thigh back. Pull the back of the heart towards your left foot. One more full breath. And release your hands. Coming to dolphin splits. The right knee can be bent a little, but try to work your chest towards your right thigh. Push down through the elbows to open the angle of the armpit as you float your left leg up. And then notice if there's congestion through the neck and the jaw. Try to soften that. Just let your sinuses rest on your brain. Your thoughts, any mind chatter, spill onto the mat. Focus your drishti just on the breath. And then down dog splits, straighten the elbows. Take it to fallen triangle, left leg across, stretch your right arm up and over. And then nice and slow to wild thing. Right hand down, left leg up and over, lift up. And then right back to fallen triangle, so hugging the center line. This time lift your left leg up and hug your knee to your chest. You can grab the shin if needed, or reach for the blade edge of your foot, but then hug your right shoulder back. Lift your left hip up and then reach your left heel towards the top of the mat. Lift your left hip higher, roll open, and then step that left heel just inside the thumb. Come to your left fingertips, come to your right big toe, and then just slow motion lift up to half moon. Everything stays open. Roll the right big toe down just a hair, and then lengthen your tailbone or left sitting bone towards that right heel. And you might be able to hover, engaging the side body. Maybe both arms overhead. Take an inhale. Left hand down. Exhale, right ankle in front. Hips back, heart forward, breathe in. Exhale, fold, and then walk your arms, torso to the right. And just drop your head. And then inhale back to center. Step your left leg back. Inhale, lift the arms and torso up. Exhale, goddess your arms. Thumbs to heart. Twist, exhale. Stay or walk your arm down the knee. Maybe bind. From your right hip in, lean the chest back. Maybe lift the left knee up. Take one more full breath. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, vinyasa. Step the right leg halfway back, shoulders over wrists. And play with an L, straight up and down. Child's pose, or 3 full breaths in downward facing dog. And then come to tabletop, just find cow and cat for a few rounds. And walk your knees back, look forward, melt your heart. And then slither all the way to your belly. Bring your forehead down, reach your arms towards your feet. And then lift your head and chest, and I want you to bend your knees, but don't grab your ankles. So it's almost like you're skydiving. And then exhale, bring your hands, forehead, feet down. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the chest, reach back. Keep hugging the knees in, exhale, lower. Arm through the pubic bone, lift through the chest, reach back. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Now reach your arms forward. We're going to lift opposite hand and leg with the forehead down. Keep your forehead down, just switch. And then swim. So it doesn't have to be a big range of motion. But keep lengthening your tailbone towards your heels and try to lift your low belly off the mat. And then press your palms down, tops of feet down, elbows over wrists. Pubic bone down. Take an inhale. Curl the chest up. Cobra pose. From the strength of the belly and the legs, exhale, lower. Shoulders back, inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. One more, pubic bone down. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, strong cobra. Maybe look over your right shoulder. Take the gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale, center, lift the belly, soften the elbows. Exhale, lower. Curl your toes under, inhale, chaturanga. Exhale to plank. Take an inhale there. Downward facing, exhale. Good. And inhale, look to your hands. Step or hop feet to hands. Take your feet hip width apart. Breathe in and lengthen out. Padahastasana, exhale, or Padangustasana. So peace finger grip or hands under feet. Once you have that, walk your belly out your thighs, shoulders hug in their sockets, and then fold forward. Keep all that. Stay here, take it to crow pose. Knees to upper arms, claw the mat, lift up. Try to straighten the arms more, lift your chin, tip your sitting bones up. Squeeze your calves to your hamstrings. Chair pose, feet down. Take an inhale. Interlace your hands. Push the ceiling away, exhale. Now take that clasp to your left thigh. Take an inhale, all the weight on the left foot. Align your thighs and knees, and then exhale, leg back. Tap the knees, inhale. Right leg back, internally rotated, exhale. Twice more, inhale. Just be light on the hands, exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale, revolved half moon, stretch the arms apart, and maybe hover that right hand. Gaze can stay down. And then inhale, come up and over to right side skaters. And then the left side skaters. Bend your left knee. Warrior three at the back of the mat. So pivot on your feet. Take off. Stretch your arms back. And then arrow lunge, biceps in line with ears. Plant the hands down. Come to core plank there. Inhale. And then right knee, left upper arm. Exhale. Single-legged plank. Inhale. Right knee, left upper arm. Exhale. Once more. Inhale, single-legged. Exhale, right knee, left upper arm. Single-legged plank. Find your center line. Just drop your left knee down. Walk your right hand forward. Curl your left toes under. All right, and then take your left hand, tap a palm behind your back. Now I want you to sit your left sitting bone towards your heel as you roll your right hip open and bend your right elbow a little so you keep plugging your upper arm in the socket. You can drop your head, and then we're going to square our hip and bring our knee to our chest and round. And then sit back towards your heel, roll your hip open. Let your shoulder come forward, chest come forward as you round. One more, roll it open, point the toes. Exhale, round, hug it in. And then draw your knee out with it bent. Come to your left fingertips. Lateral right leg, stretch it out. Maybe left arm out. And I like to gaze forward here, but keep hugging that right tricep down. And then bring your left hand down, right knee behind. Curl the toes under. We're coming right to down dog with the legs crossed. A little release through that right side body. Keep the legs crossed. Spin your heels to the left. Keep your hands down. And then push your hips back. And if you want, you can bring your shoulders forward and gaze between your thumbs. So you should feel like your left side is really cinching, your right side is really lengthening. Cross-legged down dog. Exhale. Now we're going to take this little silly walk to the top of the mat so the legs go out and then cross. Legs go out and then cross. Make sure there's nothing too close to you. Any objects that you might kick. And then top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. So again, another layer of just being more playful, thumbs to heart. Inhale, chair pose, interlace your fingers. And then take your palms to your right thigh. Align the knees, lift the left heel. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, stretch the leg back. So 4 of these. Inhale, tap. Exhale, leg back. Get lighter on your palms. Inhale, tap. Leg back, exhale. Inhale, tap. Warrior 3. Right to revolved moon, maybe with that left hand hovering. Inhale, left side skater, so come up and around, bend your left knee, and then right side skaters. Look towards your left foot, pivot on your feet, warrior 3. Inhale. Arms forward, arrow lunge. Exhale. Plant your palms down, core plank, and then to that right arm or tricep, single-legged plank. Under and over. Take it back. Under, over. Take it back. Drop your right knee to the floor, left arm forward. And then wrap the tricep down. You're gonna curl your right toes under, right hand behind your back. Sit your hip towards your heel as you roll your left hip open. You can look back at your right knee, but then draw your hip over your right knee and then round your spine as you hug your left shoulder in the socket, thigh to chest. Inhale, roll it open, sit back. It's harder than it looks. Exhale, hug in. Especially if there's any instability in the shoulder, just be really mindful of it hugging into the socket. On that third one or fourth one, pause with knee to chest. You're going to take the leg out to the side of the body. Bring your right fingertips down and then straighten the leg out. Point the toes, maybe right arm out. Get longer through the sides of the waist. And then just swing your left knee behind your right knee. Sit back, plant your palms, and straighten your legs in dog. High in the balls of the feet, spin your heels to your right. And feel the left side body open as you keep equal pressure through the inner palms. And you might bring your chin forward, shoulders forward a little. Downward facing dog. So the legs are still crossed. Take that little silly walk. Back leg out, step it forward. Back leg out, step it forward. Back leg out, step it down. And you get the idea. Forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hinge forward and down. Let's take a vinyasa. Inhale, lengthen. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing. Inhale, look to the hands. Step or hop. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward or crow. Set it up. If you want to advance your crow, keep your right knee, left knee to chest. Both feet down. Inhale, chair. Interlace your fingers. Exhale, palms the left thigh. Pick up your right foot. Inhale, extend the leg back. Exhale, tap. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, tap. Inhale. Exhale, tap. Inhale. Exhale, tap. Revolve, half moon. Inhale, right side skaters, come up and over. 2 left side skaters, keep the hips low. Take off, back and mat, warrior 3. Arms forward, arrow lunge. Hands down, right knee, left upper arm. Single-legged plank. Twice more. Take it across and back, under, over, and back. Left knee down, right arm forward. Keep the left toes curled under, left hand behind your back. Roll your right hip open, sit back, and then round your spine, knee to chest. Twice more, roll open, sit the hips back. Exhale, close it off, let it chest. 1 more, roll it open. Hug it in. Left fingertips down, take the leg out lateral, bend or straight, maybe left arm out, and hold. Lift your left shoulder, right knee behind, sit back a little, and then come into dog. Spin your heels to the left, stretch that right side body. Downward facing dog. Now you can take the silly walk, back leg out and forward, or as you take the leg out, bend the standing leg, and you might take it out and straddle, and then step that foot down. So leg out and straddle. So there's that hip control that we've been working on in a playful way all practice. Hip, core, shoulders. Top of the mat, fold forward. Yeah, that's it. Nicely done. Take an inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Second side, inhale, rise. Interlace your fingers, bend your knees, palms to right thigh. Tap the thighs, inhale, extend the left leg. Tap the knees, inhale, extend. Tap the knees, extend. Tap, revolve, half moon. Right hip back. Left side skaters. Keep it low, right side skaters. Through center, warrior three. Inhale. Arrow lunge, exhale. Plant the hands down, thigh to chest, and then tap right tricep, single-legged. Tap right tricep, single-legged plank. Under and over, single-legged plank. Find your center line. Just bring your right knee down. You're gonna walk your left hand forward. Right hand behind the back, or you can keep the fingers tented. Roll your left hip open. Sit back, and then round, thigh to chest. Close off the hip. Twice more, roll it open. Round as you come forward. Roll it open. Come forward and round. Keep the knee bent, take the leg out. Right fingertips to right arm out, maybe left leg straightens. Reach through the roof of the mouth. Reach back through the right hip. Right knee behind. Downward dog with legs crossed. High in the balls of the feet, pivot heels right and stretch that left side body. Keep equal weight in the left hand. Back to dog. Silly walk. Cross the ankle, step forward. Or as you take the leg out, hop, straddle, land. Hop, straddle, land. You just whip up there, it's gonna spiral you out of control. If that happens, just laugh it off. Fall forward. Take an inhale and lengthen. Vinyasa, step, hop, float. One more set. I know you got it in ya. Downward facing. Take a full breath. Inhale, look to the hands. Feet to hands, exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Fold forward or crow. Up to you. If you want to amp up your crow, keep the left knee, left upper arm. Just hug your right knee to the center. Chair pose. Interlace your fingers. Inner biceps back. Palms to left thigh. Pick up the right foot, tap. Inhale, extend the hip. Exhale, tap. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tap. Extend. Tap. Revolve, half moon. Take a full breath in. Right side skaters. Left side skaters. Warrior three. Pivot on your feet. Arrow lunge, arms forward. Core plank, right knee, left tricep. Single-legged plank. Cross it under, over. Single-legged. Cross it under, over. Single-legged. Left knee down, keep the toes curled under, right arm forward. Fingertips or left hand behind back. Roll the right hip open, sit back. Exhale, curl right thigh to chest. Roll the hip open, sit back. Exhale, curl. Roll it open. Exhale, curl. Right thigh to right side body. Maybe left arm out, right leg straight. Right knee behind. Cross-legged dog. High in the balls of the feet, spin heels left. Stretch the right side body. Wrap the triceps down from the inner palms. Come back to center with the legs crossed. Here's that option. You can hop lateral leg to straddle or just step it down. Top of mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale and fold. Rise to stand. Interlace your fingers. Exhale, palms to right thigh. Tap the knees. Inhale, extend the hip. Tap the knees. Extend. Tap. Extend. Tap. As you extend, twist, revolve half moon. Left side skaters. Right side skaters. Warrior 3, pivot on your feet. Arrow lunge, arms forward. Plant the palms, left knee, right tricep. Outer arm, inhale, single-legged. Left knee, right tri. Single-legged. Cross it under, over. Take it back. Drop right knee down. Left arm forward. Right palm to low back, sink back, roll your left hip open. And then come forward, thigh to chest round. Sink it back, roll open like half moon. Square it off, round, thigh to chest. Sink back, roll open. It's like you're sniffing the mat. Hug it in. Stay. Wrap left tricep in. Roll left hip open. Leg out. You can keep it bent. Maybe right arm out. And then stretch your spine out as you lift your belly up. Right knee or left knee behind right, sit back. Straighten legs. Pivot heels to the right. Stretch left side body. Don't want you to get lighter in your left hand. Just lighter in the right foot. Take it back to center. And then silly walk or silly hop. Give it your best shot. You might surprise yourself. And this is what's so great about the practice, right? We don't build too much expectation or anticipation. Approach the unexpected. Come into your forward fold. And just welcome whatever's there. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale and fold. Rise to stand, inhale. Press your palms together, step your feet together, and then exhale, side bend to your left. Inhale back up. Exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, lift the low back. Hug the navel to the spine. Find any extension up and out that feels good. Open the chest. Maybe draw a line back. Reach your arms up and then fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. And just take it through a final vinyasa. And then come to your hands and knees or hop through to a seat. And then cross your right shin in front of your left. And if it's comfortable, find a double pigeon. So stacking the shins. If this is not possible, right shin in front. And then inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, walk it out. You can just stay more upright. Or if it's comfortable for you, maybe walk your torso and arms to the left. And just drop your right sitting bone. Take one more full breath. And then come through center, sit up. We'll take half your asana, top of right, shin down. Align the thighs. And then inhale, lift up. Fold forward, exhale. And if you want, you can grab around your calf, ankle, or left foot. But then walk your ribs out your pelvis. Take another inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale and look up. Exhale, upright the torso. And then walk your hands back. Come to your elbows. And then bend your left knee. Scoot your hips forward. And then hug the belly back as you reach out to your right knee. And then if you're able, you'll bring your back body down. And then I like to push through my left foot to lift the hips, lengthen the low back. Feel that nice opening in the front of the right hip. And then release the left leg long. You'll bring your right knee to your chest. When removing pose, interlace your hands around the shin. And draw the shoulder blades more in the back body. Close your eyes. And then take it over for your twist. Guide the knee to your left. Stay there. Reach right hand to left ankle. Split the thighs apart. If you want even more, straighten the right leg. Hug the right hip away from you. And then soften the backs of the shoulders, back of the head. Drop the left. Side of the body. And gently release. And just roll up, and we'll come to the second side. Left shin in front, or stack the shin on top. And then sit up nice and tall. You can stay upright or fold forward. Getting into those outer hips. And to find a little more length and stretch to the side. Left side low back, walk it to an angle to your right. Use the breath to coax. And then come back up. Sit up. Half your asana, top of left foot. Alongside hip, right leg straight. Do your best to find the knees aligned, both sitting down, bones down, and then inhale, lift the rib cage, exhale, walk it out. And shoulder heads back as you extend the heart out. Fold forward. And then put more weight into the top of the left foot, left shin, and then plug your right thigh back. Lift the gaze, inhale, sit up. Bend your right knee, and then walk your hands back. Just prop yourself up on your elbows. As you push through the top of the left foot, you can lift your sitting bones and just lengthen. Then set that down. Keep the length of the low back. And then maybe walk it all the way back. Reaching the left knee away from you, you might do that again, lifting the hips. And then slowly just release. Left knee to chest, right leg long. Take a full breath in. Twist, exhale. Maybe left hand or right ankle. Release any hardening or gripping, especially through the SI, the low back area. Feel the chest corkscrew to the ceiling, and the shoulders plug back to the earth. And then inhale, feel the expansion of the chest, the ribs, the lungs. And just softening as you breathe out. And gently release. And if you have a block nearby, I think it would be a nice way to end with the block right under your sacrum. And you can just find a supported bridge here, or take it up to a supported shoulder stand. And just let your pelvis sink into the block. And let this be a restorative pose. And then you can spend as long as you need here, even through your time spent typically in Shavasana. Good way to get back to your pelvis. As well as the nervous system and the circulatory system. And thank you for sharing your practice with me, tuning into your body, tuning out of the noise. Namaste.